What is up, YouTube? Another video for you guys. So this isn't going to be the typical sneaker unboxing. I'm actually doing kind of a different version video, kind of like a vintage recent pickups, one pair of shoes that isn't necessarily a sneaker that I'm really excited for. So stay tuned for what I have. So starting off, this shoe right here, I guess I've been going through a phase where I don't really want to wear sneakers, but I don't really want to wear boots because it's really hot out. I was in DC at a really fancy boutique and saw this shoe right here and I had to grab, but not for the price point of retail, which was insane. So this is a very obscure shoe in my opinion. Kind of, if you know, you know. I have a couple pairs of Red Wings, and this is a step above, which I didn't even think was possible. So if you can tell right there, it is the Paraboot, and I want to say this is the Michael, a shoe that is from France and retails for between $400 to $600 depending on the model and the color. So this one, I guess, came out a couple years ago as a Christmas collab, whatever. The darkest green you will ever see on a leather. So from far away it looks like black, but it really truly is like a deep forest green. Like I said, something drew me to the toe box. It's kind of like a Clark's Wallaby, but obviously this has a really thick, like lugged sole with that really nice stitching all throughout. Just really nice details for this shoe. So the story with this, got this off of Grailed, used in my size, in the color I wanted, for $260, which is a crazy steal considering that this was at the discount store in DC for $320, I think, as like a display piece. The last size they had. Sizing with this was really unique. I tried on a 40, which I am a true size 9. My Birkenstocks are 41s. The 40 was like way too tight, but I could fit. Thought really hard about grabbing those, but knew that, you know, if I was spending $300, I had to get a shoe that was going to fit and be comfortable. This one right here is a 41. Obviously, it's pre-owned, so it's broken in and honestly fits kind of big, which I think will be perfect in the wintertime, wearing with wool socks, any thick socks, but really happy to have in the collection nonetheless. Yeah, like a perfect segue between like a dress shoe, not a sneaker, not a boot, just like a perfect happy medium. So looking at some of the details, you know, like I said, it's pre-owned, so, you know, it's obviously used. Love the stitching and the leather pattern kind of all throughout the sole. You get the paraboot hit right there. Super thick, I don't even know what you would call that right there, the stitching on the tongue. Really cool, like brown lace to match the sole, and that's really it. I mean, this is a very classic, simple design. So very excited to have this. I think you can wear with shorts, pants, whatever. So next, this is gonna be like my vintage haul, things that I'm probably keeping. I have a whole other list of things that I probably will be getting rid of. The first thing being, I want to say a local school, maybe baseball, whatever. Found this morning for probably $1. It's a made in USA, you know, wool blend hat. Really cool. Yeah. And then the next one I'm pretty stoked about. Just really cool, like bold font, fits really well. Stonewall Rifle and Pistol Club, pretty sweet snapback. That was probably $1. And then going on to the t-shirts, right here we have a vintage NASCAR shirt from, I think, '89. Classic. You can't go wrong with a white NASCAR shirt. Been looking for a lot of white shirts now that it's summertime. This one was at a local flea market in the $5 bin, and just a Wells Fargo 94, but it's super thin, really cropped, so it fits me perfectly, and just a summer staple to be wearing. This one is what I believe a local part of town on that Classic tag right there, single stitch all throughout, kind of like a used and abused cream color shirt. This one, I don't know anything about as far as value goes, but the wrap tees, you can look online, are worth quite a number. This is the Real Women Support the Million Man March. Yeah, in pink and red. That's the back hit. I want to say this was like $2. So don't know what that's worth. I don't even think it's been washed. So we'll see, definitely keeping that one for sure. Next one found at the racks at Goodwill is gonna be the Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Really sick shirt. I couldn't tell you the last time I found anything of any value at Goodwill besides, you know, basically these tees that I just touched on that are a couple bucks here and there and still cool to wear, but nothing of significant value, let alone like a band tee. So this is dated in 91, 92, and it's got a crazy, you know, space theme on the back. You can read that. Single stitch all throughout and tagged XL from the early 90s, so fits me perfectly like a glove. This one was found at Goodwill, just a random Hooters tee, Orlando, Florida. Cannot go wrong. These are worth like 20 bucks, got that for 4. This one's probably the earliest one. You can tell by the tag right here. It's a size large, so probably fits my wife, but my daughter is a Marine. Really sick shirt, dated 1980. Just really, really cool, true vintage, I guess you could say. Another local shirt, jersey, size large, so probably like a medium, but University of Virginia football. Single stitch all throughout. Just really cool shirt to have in the collection. Next thing, I guess we will, since it's so similar, we'll do this one. Found at Goodwill, extra large, kind of a baseball shirt. The Cavalier Athletic Club, which is UVA, and number 4 on the back. Really sick. Obviously a local team I have to support. This one, I'm super stoked about. It's gonna fit me super baggy, very long, but I cannot tell you the last time I found a pair of orange tab Levi's. So this is it right here, tagged 38, measures like a 36, and I'm like a 32. So it's gonna be really long, really baggy, but look really sick, especially now that it is short weather. And this one's just like a random, I don't even know what kind of t-shirt, but a super sick fade, really worn out, and on a super solid tag, kind of like how the old Harleys are on, you know, the American Thunder tees kind of have that same tag. But that's kind of what I've been purchasing, adding to the collection. Like I said, if you guys want to see kind of the other ones that I'm not keeping, either they're too small or they're just things that I wouldn't wear, I will probably be selling locally or can put online if you guys are interested, or if you even want to see a video, that'd be cool too. Yeah, that really does it for this video. When it comes to sneaker content, there are a ton of super sick shoes coming out the next couple days. There's a pair of Hokas I have my eyes on. Obviously, I have to get the Their skateboard collab with SB, and then the Jordan 4 Low Nigels. Have to grab those if at all possible. So let me know in the comments what you think of this haul, if there are any sneakers that you've been looking at grabbing or you have grabbed in the past month or so. So that does it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.